Good morning, class. Today we are going to travel back in time to witness immigrants arriving to Ellis Island near New York. A young girl who has recently arrived in Ellis Island seeking for a better life with her family is going to share her story.
My name is Mary Hansen, and I started out my life in a town called Aalborg, Denmark, which is near the capital city, Copenhagen. I lived with my parents, Severine and Olga Marie, and two brothers, Harding and Egan. We had a small farmhouse, and our father was a farmer while our mother was a baker. But life in Denmark had been getting harder, and in 1911 my father decided it was time for our family to make a change and move to America. He went by himself first so that he could find work, but I was scared that I might never see him again. A few months later, it was our turn to leave Denmark, so Mother, Egan, Harding, and I became 4 more of the thousands of immigrants to head for the United States. All the boats to Ellis Island were packed full of people just like me, all wanting to make a better life for themselves in America. We had to stay on a cramped ship for nearly a month. As we neared Ellis Island, everyone flocked to the sides of the ship to get a glimpse of the Statue of Liberty. I couldn't see it until Egan lifted me up, and when I saw it, I knew I had never seen a more beautiful thing in my life, and that I would never forget that moment. Once we got on the island, there were so many different and interesting people everywhere I looked, all with different dress, different language, and different dreams in mind. I had never seen anything like this before either. We all were inspected by medical examiners before we were free to go, and anyone who was sick or had any sort of mental health condition wasn't allowed off the island and had to be sent back to their home countries. I also saw little children turned away because they had no guardians to care for them in America. While we waited to see if we were going to be approved as new U.S. citizens, we all ate together in a huge room in the main building. I had never seen such long tables in my life. Once we were told we could enter the U.S., we got to write our names in a registry along with all the other immigrants that had come to the island. Some people had to change their names before they left. The men said it was so they would be more American and easier to pronounce. I was sure happy that I didn't have to change my name. Father had already written us and said that his name was changed from Severine to Sam. Soon after that, we said goodbye to Ellis Island and took a train to Exira, Iowa. That's where Father had gotten work as a carpenter, and he couldn't wait for us to arrive. When we were finally all together again, everything seemed so much better. We got a bright new start and a chance at our own American dream.
As you can see, the immigration process is very stressful. So, as a class, we are going to welcome 5 countries that will be arriving to Ellis Island in 4 days. We will make them feel at home by preparing a meal. You will be responsible for welcoming one of the 5 countries that include Italy, Ireland, Russia, Sweden, and Germany. It is your duty to complete the list of tasks each day to learn and welcome your country. Good luck!